So I get asked a lot, and I teach a lot about the power of walking away, which is the power of not being needy, right? And I go back to the first time in my sales career when I walked away from a deal and then realized the power of exactly what I'd done. So it was in the would have been in the late 1990s, and I was selling golf course equipment to one of the major golf clubs in Sydney. So I took the mower for a demonstration, and it had done a pretty good job around the greens, around the roughs, and over the mounds and humps of this particular golf course. And the superintendent had me in his ute, and we were driving back to the greenkeeper shed. And I was having an internal talk to myself because the mower had done an okay job, but this wasn't an okay golf course. So we get back to the greenkeeper shed, and the superintendent said to me, "So Martin, when can you deliver the machine?" And this was a $10,000 sale, which was not insignificant back then. And so I was faced with two decisions. Do I sell it or do I walk away? Now, I chose to walk away. And I said to the superintendent, and my language was, I think at the time it was something right. So, and I used his name, I'm going to kick my own ass for this later, but that machine did a good job. But you can saw on some of the mounds and humps, it did a little bit of scalping. There's actually a better machine out there in the market, and it's not one that I sell. I would suggest you give this person a call. And the superintendent looked at me. He said, "Really?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "You are a premium golf club. I'd like to make the sale, but not at any cost." And he said, "Wow, thank you for your honesty." Fast forward that conversation 12 months, and I get a phone call from exactly the same golf course. And he said to me, "So Martin, do you guys sell reel and bed knife grinders?" Now, these were pieces of equipment that you use to sharpen the cylinder mowers on greens and fairway mowers so that they cut the grass sharp. And I said to him, "Yes, we sell them." He said, "What's it like?" I said, "It's the best one in the world." He said, "Great, send one to me." I said to him, "Okay, perhaps you would like to know what the investment might be." He said, "Yeah, I should probably do that." I said, "They're 65 grand. He said, "No worries." Now, $65,000 is a lot today. It was a lot more back in the late 90s. So the moral of this story, and this particular superintendent from that point on always used to call me Honest Martin. But the moral of that story is that I walked away from a deal that was not going to improve the life of the customer, was not going to make the world a better place. Because I chose to do that, it built trust with this particular customer. And the next time we had a conversation about purchasing a product, because I'd walked away that first time, he was prepared to accept for what it was, and he believed it. And to this date, 20, 30 years later, that particular machine is still in operation at that particular golf club. So the power of walking away is very real. Don't sell something if it's a line ball. Walk away. And that's today's tip from the Sales Vault. Ciao for now.